Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world right now. Welcome, as I can see in the chat. My name is Degs, according to Clark Winslow. Welcome to the 491st episode of the Hospital Podcast. Firstly, I just want to apologise that we're half an hour late. That was because of the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now. We just had the funeral service of Leke Adesoye, the founder of Aerosol Limited. I mentioned him, of course, 2 weeks ago in the podcast. We had a really, really nice day, caught up with a lot of old friends. Some of the industry's biggest people were there to show their respects. So if you could do me a favour before we get started and just stick some love hearts in the chat, some prayer emojis in the chat. This one's for Leke. I hope you guys are really well in the chat. I'm going to start things off by having a little bit of fun and asking you guys what tune this is. I'm going to let this roll out. Welcome to the 491st episode. My name is Degs, so let's go. Now, this tune's not super old. I'll give you a little clue, right? It was on UKF10.
We're both caught in waves of shore, and I know soon it's gonna get deeper. All night, moonlight, falling underwater, and it's gonna get harder if you don't hold on.
So yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Good evening if you're in the UK. I think it'd be morning in like California, right? Wherever the hell we are. We also got Chima in the house, executive producer. Behind the cameras, the ones, the twos. I think that's the only angles we got, right? Right, let's go. Yes, Jerry Pollard. He's got it right, man. This track is Matrix, and of course you cannot forget the amazing vocalist Rafaela. The track is called Hold On. Big up people, where are we locking in for? I can see that Data Girl is looking in, saying it's morning from California. John Paul Johnson says good afternoon from Cheetown. Whereabouts is that? I should don't know, where's Cheetown? Chima's like, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. So what do we think about this tune? Mind Manipulation, Brizzle. Oh wow, we got an amazing place, man. That is an incredible name. Chattanooga, Tennessee. We've got Florida in the house, Tampa. From New Zealand, Chicago, it's almost noon in Wisconsin. Greetings from Austria, as always. Possibly Chinatown, right?
We're both caught in a storm so foreign, far from.
Yeah, big up Brazil in the house. Wales, of course. The beautiful hills of Wales. Utrecht, I can never say it properly, but it's in the Netherlands. Imka, you have to forgive me, all right? I'm English, man. I can't do anything. Right, Brighton, Minnesota, Calgary. So what else we got coming in? We got Sheffield, we got Ecuador, we got Grenby, Buckinghamshire. My Manipulation says, how's the Dubs for Degs listening going on? Wow. So yeah, I'm always checking out dubs, my friend. Always listening to what is on the market at the moment. As you can imagine, with the recent passing of Leke, it's been a little bit more difficult. But yes, over the next weekend, I actually have a weekend off shows for the first time in a really, really long time. So that is absolutely perfect to announce, or to say, to remind is probably a better word, to get your tunes into dubsfordegs@gmail.com. Over the weekend, I'm going to be basically puffing on my joint. Unless you're under the age of 18, then I'm going to be drinking my Diet Coke. And I'm going to be listening to drum and bass music, basically. Chima's like, you fucked it already, bro. Why are you trying to cover your ass now? So yeah, my God. Scott says, the trees look like they've been trimmed back. It's too true. Cambridgeshire in the house. Big up my friend D, bro. My weekend was, all things considered, was actually really good. Big up Uruguay. Lewis says, when's your next rave, Degs? I believe it is in Slovenia, and after that in Cornwall. Data Girl says, I'm definitely going to send something. D-Bro says, haha, Diet Coke and Henny. That dude knows me too well, man. Straight away, Henny. He's exposed me like that to the listeners of the podcast. Unbelievable. Thanks, Dimitri. So I'm going to begin this podcast. We're going to roll out for about an hour and a half. And I think what we're going to do, start off with some liquid vibes. How are we feeling about that party, people? Big up Alabama in the house. So I'm going to play something from one of my favorite groups of all time, actually. And they're Bachelors of Science. They are from the United States. And this is a beautiful little tune. It's a remix of Nick Cave. It's called Bright Horses. Right, listen to this. Let's go.
This world is plain to see. It don't mean we can't. My baby's coming back now, and I'm standing here to see.
You know, I do my best to catch up with all you guys in the comments. And you know what? As this podcast grows, it's absolutely amazing to see how many of you are jumping in and having some fun. So I just want to say big respect to everyone in the place right now, South Africa. Ben H says, where did you get the jumper Degs? Well, as I mentioned, this is a collaboration with Leke and Junglist Movement, which is part of course, his Aerosol Limited brand. And obviously with news being as recent as it is, I think what we're going to do is kind of wait to see what happens over the next couple of weeks with his family. And but we would love to obviously do some sort of collaboration, maybe raise some money for the family and just generally keep this brand going, because listen man, I'm proud of UK music and this doesn't get more urban UK culture than this. So yeah, like I said, one more time, big up Leke. Big up as well everyone that I saw at ADE Amsterdam dance event, right? My God, that was a beautiful time. Big up Grady as well, right now on BBC Radio 1 over the weekend, whilst I was in Amsterdam with all my amazing schmock and a pancake people. Is that the official term? Don't know. Need to be careful not to alienate my Dutch friends. You know, Dutch people are the best people in the world. That is a joke. But yeah, whilst I was there, I was on Charlie T's, pre-recorded a mix on Charlie T's Radio 1 show, iconic Radio 1 show. And it's out right now on BBC Sounds. If you type in maybe Degs from the weekend. Florian asks, hi Degs, soon in France. France is a place I'd absolutely love to play. But at the moment, no. I need to get out to France, so please book me.
And it's bringing my baby right back to me.
Right, listen to this.
It's hard to explain. My baby's coming home now. My baby's coming home now.
Hospital Podcast 491. You're locked in live right now. Let's do this. share this absolutely beautiful piece of music that you can hear right now. It's from the amazing Inmost, and it's featuring one of Hospital Records' biggest and brightest legends, Logistics, and this track is called Fixated.
Half past 12, I said I'll meet ya in the corner by the speaker. We can get a little closer, dance until the night is over. Cause when we are together, I'm always wishing it's forever. With the way you look,
Right on Small Podcast, let's switch it up.
what's left for me to say is
Jeez. It was a reload on this one. Yeah, family things right now. Hospital Podcast. This track right here is by the producer that produced Paveglia, showing that he has got a slightly gnarly side to him, right, Chimmer? Slightly gnarly. This track is called Warpath. It's out right now on program. Party people of the chat, if you enjoy this, put an emoji that is relevant to the way you feel right now. That could be a really weird, that's a weird question to ask, man. Yeah, big up my brother Vadik.
I'm chilling to my tunes, neighbors complaining again. You lot knocking at my doors, really fucking up my zen. I take one look at my phone, I got texts from my friend telling me about this rave. I'm like, cool bro, where and when? Can I get in with balloons? He said, I know it depends. Called me back, I'm finding out, man, give me 10. Pack my stuff, get in my car, blasting tunes from start to end. Neighbors taking pics of me like I won't come and smash your lens. Point this middle finger at you like, what the fuck can you do? What? You can call the feds, I'll slam my door like FU2. What? I'm like, what's the matter? It's a banger of a tune. What? Me apologize, you crazy loon, ain't thought this through. What? Must be off your trolley, I don't bow down to nobody. What? Must be off your trolley, I don't bow down to nobody. What? Must be off your trolley, I don't bow down to nobody. But I'm trying to watch the Corey. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Chimmer's got track ID in the background.
Sorry, I'm not sorry. I'm having the time of my life, what do you want me to say? Give me the mic, I run up on stage, I give it my flow, they give me a wave. Anytime, pick up the pace, ramming the place, getting it saved. Selling balloons, flying the rave, give me your vibe, I give you a taste. Praising the Lord, someone to praise, up in the wall, give me the pain. Cash, give me the car, give me the yard, that come with the leg. Give me your girl, that give me your sloppy, give me your label that does it properly. This is work, this ain't a hobby, so I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yes, party people, how we feeling right now?
So I'm sorry, I'm not
Jeez. Hey, listen, on a scale of 1 to 10, and it better be more than 10, how much are Whiny and P Money killing it, man? My gosh. Right, Hospital Podcast. Hospital Double Drop Podcast.
From over Mexico, Germany and Italy.
Jeez! Big tune right here, right? Amazing stuff by Daddy Freddy and Isaac Meyer. The track is called Gals. My gosh.
Breaking out your jigger to the gal them.
Do you know what? I've seen a comment that I actually really love and respect. By the way, I'm already starting to sweat. Imagine it's fucking so cold outside, Chimmer. What's wrong with me, right? I've seen a comment I really like. It's from My Manipulation. It says, one day, it will be me on one of those tracks. I'm going to play some brand new music from QZB and Hadley. I've never doubled this before, so this might go really, really wrong. So let's find out.
You ready up? Miguel!
So many nights, writing balls for the night. I work hard, you know, staying on my grind. Since 15 in my bedroom, nowadays, all I hear is like a suffocation. A lack of understanding in the language. You're a little hard, thinking that you're so hard.
Y'all from over Mexico.
I'm not hearing no hard. Stop, wait a minute. Let me start the rhythm. I spit facts while you deal with fiction. A lot of talk, but you should learn to listen. You might learn a thing or two when I provide these words of wisdom. Just check the trademark.
Hey, listen, you know what?
Too many copycats.
We give a massive shout out to My Manipulation, right?
No statement.
And I'm not going to pretend that I'm not like one of those podcast bros, you know, like the boys that like they go gym for like 2 weeks. They start like eating creatine and then they want to give you a fucking podcast about everything, right? Just like, no, you just need to get into crypto and being a man. And that's all you need. I'm not like that, but I do believe in the power of manifestation, and I do believe for My Manipulation that they're putting themselves out there, and I believe it's going to happen. So can we just get some love and some respect for My Manipulation in the chat, please? Because we are one community. Show them some love and show them that, you know what? He's capable, man. We all are. Unless you had too many Coronas, then don't drink and drive, that's what I can say. Type of some dub plate business, this time from Eloquin. This one's for the crypto gang. I'm sorry. Have I just alienated half the flipping listeners? You know, I really, really love this tune, man. So I don't know how many people in the chat have heard of this dude, right? He's actually from my hometown in Horsham, which is full of legends, right? I can't even pretend. But this dude, Jacob, right? Super talented producer, young dude as well. Also an amazing DJ. I've seen him DJ a few times. I don't know if this track is out, I'm pretty sure it's not. But his name is Eloquin. Go and check his music out. I love the sound design. I kind of love the skip of the drums. It's good fun, man. Love it. Big up Robin. Yes, Wade. So basically, the dude that did this tattoo, and there's one on my leg. I'll let you guess what it is. How have I made that sound weird? Yeah, Wade, he's from South Africa. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Wade in the chat. Big up, man. Does anyone recognize this synth? Anyone? Anyone over the age of like 28? Who knows? Who knows? Pneumatics is typed in third leg. You know, we're trying to get this to like up the rankings in Spotify, like to the top of like the PG rating. So that's not helping, bruv, right? I hate to say it, but this just reminds me of when I was young enough to do pills, man. What a time. Michael says, you're hosting. No way this is ever going PG. You probably got a point, bro. George has come in, right? If you can hear that in the background, George kind of fell over. So yeah, can we send some healing vibes to George? You hurt your leg. You all right? You're good. You're good. This synth, man. Do, do, do. You know I love this podcast, man. You guys make me laugh so much. If you've just joined us, welcome to the 491st episode of, I would say the world famous, but I mean, I'm in charge. The famous hospital podcast. We're racing on to 500. Trust me, we've got some amazing guests coming soon. Reese Medwin says, imagine Degs double drop into this tune. I mean, you know what I said about PG? You don't want to see what happens to my face when that happens. Right, let's do this again, man. Fuck it. Okay. Let's go back in time a bit.
They can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and dice to the my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Punjab is I say no man does. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a glove.
Got to be really careful with the faders, right? Because the compressor's on, right? Right, Oswald Podcast. No one has ever heard this tune before. It was released 10 seconds ago. Yeah, big up the Armstrongs. Mark says world premiere. Yeah, who loves high contrast and who loves unglued? I love high contrast more than unglued. But that's because I have to see him all the time. To like sit in the studio with him, and it's that smells George. George is back, by the way. Executive producer / King George. Can we give a massive shout out to George in the chat? Because without George, none of us breathe. Is that right? Yeah. Incredible stuff. I'm glad that double went well. Sometimes you just never know. You never know. Right. Let's do this, man.
If you don't understand my ghetto, you should have never come around. It seems like every single day, something bringing me down. Now there's a war in the streets, urban blaze of the town. If you are real bad man,
Yeah, big up my brother Wade. Let's go.
if you don't understand my ghetto, you should have never come around. It seems like every single day, something bringing me down. Now there's a war in the streets, urban blaze of the town. If you are real bad man, then you'll never back down.
What a classic, right? Hey, there's a chain status to put some bangers out over the years. My God.
If you don't understand my ghetto, you should have never come around. It seems like every single day, something bringing me down. Now there's a war in the streets, the guns blaze on the town. If you are real bad man, then you'll never back down. If you don't understand my ghetto, you should never come around. It seems like every single day, something's bringing me down. Now there's a war in the street.
Right, you know, obviously, I'm obviously team vocalist every time.
If you're a real bad
Here's something brand new from the amazing Abby, A Little Sound.
I need communication. I want something from you to
Chris says, stop double dropping and start triple dropping. You're coasting. I hope you're talking about the music. Just to confirm, we're talking about the music. We're not. What we're talking about the music, or we? I'll let your imagination take control. Right, brand new music from A Little Sound. This track is called Back to Back. Let's go.
Don't wanna be yours, just for the summer. Don't wanna see you back to back with another. Oh, in sync with each other. No, I'm not gonna be a sunshine lover. No, just for the summer. Don't wanna see you back to back with another. Oh, in sync with each other. No, I'm not gonna be a sunshine lover.
See, I got to give a massive shout out to Abby, right? I first heard of her think maybe, look, not even, honestly, maybe during the pandemic, I think it was like, yeah, maybe 2020, something like that. And she actually did a kind of like a acoustic version of Paveglia, which is a tune that some dude wrote. I don't know who he is. Got a criminal record probably, but anyway. And she did an amazing job. And then to see her go from that, I'm not saying that was the launch, of course it wasn't. She used to do amazing covers of many, many different drum and bass and non-drum and bass tunes. And now she's a legitimate superstar, man. She's incredible. So Ross Knight asked, Degs, what plans have you got for Link with Lens, Unglued and Whiny? It's a very good question, my friend. So obviously we've got an event on the 17th of November, and you know what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and bring along for the support. Everyone supports each other, right? But the idea is to kind of have like up and comers that we really, really like. We had Hoax, for example, at the last one. He's a dude that you guys really need to watch out for because he's absolutely smashing it at the moment. Jeez, I'm running out of tune. So yeah, the idea is just that basically all four of us have kind of got our own careers, but obviously we love playing together. We're relatively around the same age. I'm obviously the odd one out, being the oldest one by quite some distance. But I still look like I'm in my 20s, right? And the idea is just to support each other because, you know, we all love playing together. We really enjoy the fact that, you know, I think a lot of people see us as kind of like the newer generation of Hospital Records, which is... it's an honor and a privilege, to be perfectly honest. And honestly, Unglued, Whiny and Lens are, mate, they're the coolest people in the world, man. I've been really lucky. I've toured all around the world with them, from here to Christchurch in New Zealand, to Singapore, to Bangkok in Thailand. And yeah, they really are amazing people. So yeah, and yeah, they definitely paid me to say that. So I'm just gonna play this tune by Doctor. It's called In the Red, and it's produced by Shapes. Because realistically, who likes Unglued? I'm joking. The next king's gonna roll. New World Hospital Order. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I just wanna make you know I'm so on the red, you know. I am so on the edge, you know. I am off on my head, you know. I just wanna make you know my head spinning like a merry-go. I am so on the edge, you know. I am off on my head, you know. I'm in the red right now. The bass are licking on my head right now. Me feel like me deep on the edge right now. Nothing can play with me meds right now. I'm in a good damn vibe. If you're not ready, don't walk near I. And right now me feel like me a fly. The only thing higher than me is the sky. I be a vibe over there, so yo, yeah. I be a vibe over there, so yo, yeah. I be a vibe from there, so yo, yeah. I be a vibe from there, so yo, yeah. If you're not full of vibes, then you better stay away. We keep on going non-stop until the day break. Right now, me vision narrow like a staircase. You better move out of my way, give me be a space. I just wanna make you know I am so I just wanna make you know my head spinning.
Yeah, pick up Ross, man. So yeah, he said he went to the Link after party for Hospitality in the Woods this year, and I still can't get over Netsky just showing up halfway through your set and mixing a bit. And also big shouts to Imanu, who also did the same thing. I was like, oh, nice to see you guys. That was wicked fun, man. Yeah, great stuff from Doctor. That is out right now. And of course, it is on Hospital Flipping Records. Don't know why I did the flipping. Right, let's do this. Time for some wins. That's a great question. Big up Midwest, by the way. Tom's Board Shop asks, Degs, what is your favourite Camo and Crooked track? I need a beer for that. That's put me on the spot, that is, George. Jesus. I think it's got to be because, you know, that was the era that I kind of discovered them. Is a track called Climax. I don't know if you guys know it, and I'm not sure I actually have it on my stick. However, I'll absolutely play it if I do.
Everything, man, you know, like.
Right, I'm gonna play this track. Once again, I want you to guess its name. See if anyone can clock this. Do you know what this is, George? Do you know what this is? Come on, man. This is not an obscure one, you know. Come on, guys. We got this. I'm going to double it with something, right? Big up Indonesia in the house. I'm going to just give you the name. This track is an early track by the incredible Turno, and it's called Badman Narbeg Friend. SDK says, I'm too high for questions. Bro, that's how I felt in my fucking GCSEs, my A-levels. My mum made me go to university because she's like, Degwa, music, you are not good enough. No, she didn't say that. She just said that. Come on, like, do physics, man.
No one else thinks this about you.
Mate. William says, the irony is you can buy a Hospital Records bottle opener for £3, you tie ass. Hey, listen, brother, we are in a cost of living crisis. Or something like that. No, you're right. Yeah, make sure you buy your bottle openers from hospital, man. Come on.
It's creeping over me.
So I got to will this. I've got to give this tune the just desserts that it deserves. Once again, I'm not sure that is English, but that is the whole point. When you lock on to the Hospital Podcast, we are at the 491st episode with myself, Degs, aka the Kenyan Giraffe. We have got King George in the background and executive producer Chima, who's just taking a break from probably me, to be fair. This track is of QZB's new album, and the album is called Future Forever. I'm so glad that the record box shows me that because I've forgotten what it's called. And this track is my favorite on the project. The whole project is absolutely amazing. It goes through different styles of minimal, techie stuff, rollers, and some amazing liquid like this. And it's featuring one of the greatest drum and bass vocalists, and just generally vocalists on the planet, Charlie Bricks. And this track is called Overdrive. Yeah, big up Steve and Steph, who are working late whilst the kids are at Nan's for half term. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
It's creeping over me.
Yeah, give a massive shout out to Andrew Sillin, who says, Degs, tons of thanks for your performance on ADE. It was mega sweet and emotional, and dancing with you under the bridge during the pop-up was another highlight of the day. Big up, my friend. I want to give a massive shout out, actually, talking about the pop-up. So Hospital Records did their first ever, I believe, George, first ever pop-up show at ADE. It was absolutely amazing. And it featured P Money and Winey headlining with Anais, who held down about 2.5. It was a long set. It was a 4-hour set. Jesus. She probably needed enhancements. Oh my God. But yeah, it was a 4-hour set. Absolutely amazing to be able to be in an intimate setting under like a bridge, like a skate park, with a bunch of really fun people. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that, my friend. And thank you so, so much for your kind words.
And anytime I close my
Andrew said, I would have shared a split with you. We did acid that day. It's not quite mixing spirits, is it? Big up, my friend. Pneumatic says, for me, Charlie Bricks and Solar this year for female vocalists, absolutely incredible. Yeah, for real. Absolutely two incredible artists. Karim, yo, Degs, my man, how's it going? Good to see you, my man. Welcome to the chat. Right, I'm going to play something really, really nice, actually. Okay, so this track, whilst I left the filter on, but no one noticed that apart from me and George. This track is by Ember, and it's called Lost Within Your Soul, featuring an incredible artist called KSR. But this is the Vector remix. Let's do this.
Hurting, savage.
This tune, man, honestly.
I'm lost in panic. Is it my dream? I'm a static. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Feel as though I'm lost within your soul. Play my own foolish games more than once. It's hard to blame it on you. On you. I'ma just ride this road till I can find a more road to walk on. Hurting, savage, feeling like I'm lost in panic. Is it my dream? I'm a static. Feel as though I'm lost within.
Honestly, this tune, man. Had a really, really great time with Vector Larry, who's released music on Solvent. Out at Sun and Bass back in September. You know, me and him, we had some fun. He's a great producer, man, a really, really nice guy as well. So yeah, let's go. Carsten says, what about the more the music and a little less talking? Now, we've been making jokes about this now for about, I don't know, 50 episodes, so I can never tell when anyone's being serious anymore. Oh my God. So if you're being serious, well, actually, I'm just going to assume you're not being serious. How about that? Because, yeah, I'm a lyricist, man. I don't want to have to pull anyone down today. And obviously, P Money and Winey have just literally released their debut album, Streets, Love and Other Stuff. Right, you ready for this, right? Chris says, stop the music and just talk. Victor, all is good, but too much words, little music. I couldn't give a shit about your opinion, brother. can't take this seriously. Absolutely massive tune. That Dead in the Eye. So, you know, I remember when Tony was like, you're taking over the podcast. One of the first things he mentioned to me was like, he's been doing this podcast for over 10 years. Is it over 10 years he did it for? It was a long time. I don't know, George is like, I don't know. And he said, the first thing you need to watch out for and ignore is the fact that even though we've done over 450 episodes, there will still be people saying, can you stop talking on a podcast? And did you know? And this is actually true, George, right? People that complain about talking on a podcast are 88% more likely to lick the condensation out of a car window. It's a scientific fact. Should we do it? Beautiful stuff. So I really hope there's no... I really apologize. If there's anyone in the chat, for example, that has like a really weird fetish or something, which has to do with licking the condensation of windows, I apologize. But it's a scientific fact. It was told to me by scientists. So if you're just in the chat having a great time, then you clearly don't link, or you clearly don't lick condensation. George is looking at this bit to say, where is this going? What I wanted to say, right, this track is Operate, Rizzle, and Ryder Shafiq. It's called Mindset, but it's the clinical remix.
Can't stop it, I stay on topic. Still riding these rhythms, what the past of the prophets. Let the haters hate, but then just can't block it. I say it how I see it, I reveal that knowledge. So solid as I flow over beats, no challenge. Them can't test me, them just can't manage my...
Right, Hospital Podcast.
Keep the pressure up. Mindset savage. Keep the pressure up. Mindset savage. Keep the pressure up. Keep pushing. Mind over matter. Stay grinding. Putting in the work when nobody's looking. Who cares what they know? Who cares what they see? I don't do this for them, it's for me. No explanations. I don't...
Right, time for something from a collaboration I want to hear more of. Boo and Unglued. Ascendant Man.
The ascendant man.
So yeah, apologies for talking again, right? So this track, Ascendant Man, is by Boo and Unglued, and it was on the Sick Music 2019 compilation. And to be honest with you, like honestly, I just don't think these guys have made enough tunes together. I genuinely think like their production styles work quite well together. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what you guys think about that in the comments. Because if you do agree with me in the comments, then maybe what I might do is just tell them both to make more tunes. Does that work? Just tell them both to make more tunes together? Because mate, this is too sick.
The ascendant man.
Right, George, I think it's that time. it, party people. Ooh. So party people of the chat, welcome firstly to the 491st episode of the Hospital Podcast. We're really steaming along to 500, right? And I'm really looking forward to 500. Big up to everyone that locked on to the special with Comrade last fortnight, right? There were some really, really insightful bits from Comrade, obviously a bunch of new music from him as well. And so from one legend to another, I think it's that time where we play something a bit special. And this track is from Mr. Williams, and it's featuring Shy FX and Miss Dynamite. It's called Dance Happy Nice. But I tell you what, before that, we've got a little cutscene.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the people around the world, it is time for the Degs exclusive.
That's right. That's right. Party people, this tune is amazing. Dance Happy Nice. Summertime vibes, man. Who gives a shit if it's winter? Let's go. Sunshine vibes in the podcast.
Go make them know say we're passing through. Say we have a life in a different venue. Let them know it's respect you. Love is what we want in the dance. Good vibes that we want in the dance. We don't want no bad vibes about ya, but we want bad good vibes in the area. Well, watch out now. Big tune make the place turn up. And the massive and the crew have all and pull up. And we no want nothing for the vibes interrupt. So pour out another drink in your cup. Let me tell them say this one request of all this camping crew. Go make them know what we're passing through.
X amount of love, put it on a natural high. Well versatile father, him a bless you with this style. From when let up on the rhythm, see the dance get wild. They come with that different thing. My selector make the big tune spin.
See, I just want to give some Windows lickers everywhere go mad when that cutscene drops. Ross Knight says, Degs, do you have a set day you do this podcast each week and each time, or is it just random? So usually what we do this podcast every 2 weeks. It's usually at 5 p.m. and that is whatever time it is in the UK. So at the moment it's British summertime, so it's 5 p.m. BST. Obviously when the clocks go back, it will be 5 p.m. GMT. Obviously today, it was Leke, the founder of Aerosol, which is the founder of this brand. It's his funeral today, so we started a little bit later at 5:30. But it is usually Wednesday, every single Wednesday at 5 p.m. British time, whether that is BST, British summertime like we're on now, or GMT. And occasionally when I'm on tour, I'll do some pre-records. So yeah, that's basically it. But you know what? We're obviously learning on the job as we're doing this podcast, right? We're obviously trying to make it as interactive as possible in terms of obviously getting people to send music into dubsfordegs@gmail.com, but also the fact that I'm able to do this with you guys and read live comments, including the comments that are just like, hey, bro, hey, listen, bro, is it okay? Not just the music, none of the talky, please. I don't know what I'm doing now. But you know what I mean? It is part of the fun. So, yes, we are coming towards the end of the podcast. I do apologise for that. I recently put out a single with some guys called Lee Matthews from New Zealand. I thought I'd play it. Big salute to everyone that's been supporting. I'm going to roll out a few more tunes, and I've got something nice at the end as well. But to the listeners of 491, thank you so much for locking on, and let's have some fun. Big up the Taco Gang. Hey, listen, we're going to have to do a Mexican-themed podcast at some point because, you know, taco, right?
I held you close in the middle of the jungle, locked at home. Whenever demons.
And just to confirm, that is Dubs for Degs. I spell it out, so it's DUBS Dubs FOR4 Degs@gmail.com.
But yet we found a way. You took it easier, so you were free from the weight of the world like you floated. Couldn't find where the pieces were, so you eased up the tension, went back through the motions. So when you feel far gone, just remember.
If there's any New Zealanders in the house, big up, man. It's your time. Let's go.
Went back through the motions. So when you feel far gone, just remember the times when we were never broken. Ooh, yeah, we're floating.
Chris says, when are you going to talk about crypto? I tell you what, right, we're going to have to do a... I don't even know why I'm pretending. I just swear every single podcast either talks about lifting weights, which I do, by the way. I lift weights, right? And I know I don't look like I do, but you know, I go to the gym most days, but I just don't make it a part of my personality. It's just part of getting healthy. It's not to flex on other people, right? Martin Stoweb says, how come all your tracks are fire, Degs, mate? You're a proper legend, man. I know I must have paid him to say that, surely. Big up Martin, man.
Took it easier, so you were free from the weight of the world like you floated. Couldn't find where the
Unfortunately, if I sing along, it will dip out the compressor, as you can hear. But we're going to do a live podcast, you know. We're going to do this.
remember the times when we were never broken. Ooh, yeah, we're floating. Ooh, like you're floating. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, like you're floating. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. Let me see you shake in your boots, come back to the old school, back to your roots. To your roots.
This chick makes me want to commit crime, bro. It's mad. It's like go rob my nan. She passed away in like 97, bro. It's a bit late now. Well, you know what? I was actually going to end in a couple of tunes, but well, maybe like one. I was going to make this the last one, but should I play like another dub plate and then maybe something else on top? I think the answer is yes. Fuck it, why not? This track that you can hear right here is by one of my favorite producers right now. And that is Formula. And this track is called Big Cats Don't Purr. No, they just fucking bite your face off.
Well, use your telescope, boy. Beam right to the eye. The eye. The eye.
Hyper Eagle asks, Degs, would you ever do like a D&B All-Stars Fest mix-up? Absolutely, man. Honestly, my friend, I just love creating stuff. Yeah, whether it's singing, rapping, writing stuff, producing, I'll even try Morris dancing. I'll do anything once that isn't crack, basically. No, I'm joking. Right, some dubplate stuff from my boys at Hologram. Steve McCraw says you'd look good in bells. No one has ever said that to me before. Yeah, big up Indonesia. William says there goes another set of speakers. Hyper Eagle says it would be sick to see you do a 360 set, mate. I'd love to do that. Absolutely love to do that. George says it's fine to stick around for a little bit. So this track is called Donnie Darko. It's by the Hologram Project. And it currently doesn't have a home, so I'm just basically going to play it on the podcast every now and then until someone signs it. Maybe George should sign it, I don't know. Hey, my Norris dancing crew love me, man. Right, let's see if this works. I have no idea. You bring up my friend Yop. I am very well. We are coming towards the end of the podcast, but I'm just sneaking in a couple more tunes. Obviously, Newcastle United are playing tonight in the Champions League. So yeah, I need to make sure I make that right. Absolutely huge tune. A couple of questions. Who is George? If you've never looked into the podcast before, I know George. It's offensive, right? That's offensive. George is basically the guy that keeps this all together. He sets up the podcast, he sets up the stream, he sits there listening to my shit humour week in, week out. Absolute legend, man. And you know what? When Christmas comes, he gets behind the decks once a year. Once a year. Absolutely amazing tune, man. Thank you guys so much for locking on. Firstly, you know, it has been a bit of a difficult time considering the passing of someone as great as Leke Adesoye. And I have to say, coming for the funeral today, I was like mentally probably 40-50% when it comes to hosting a podcast. And obviously I like to give it 150% anything that I end up doing in my life. And to be honest, I come in, the chat is the way that it is, and it just feels as normal. So I just want to give you guys massive credit for that, massive respect for that. It really means a lot to me. It's like whenever anything kind of crazy happens in your life, I guess they always say try and distract yourself with stuff. But, you know, Leke love music, I love music, you guys love music. It's fucking awesome, man. Like it's awesome to be able to do this podcast. It's an absolute privilege. So thank you so much for locking on. My manipulation says we are happy with just 0.1%. Oh, bless you, mate. That means a lot, man. It really does. I'm going to start playing this tune now. This has got a super long intro. I'm going to play a couple more tunes. This one's got a bit of an epic intro. I wonder if you guys recognise this. It's been played quite a lot out and about. And this track is by Voltage. It's called Love Is Calling. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it really means a lot to me. You put a smile on my face at a time that is been a bit of a test of character, a bit of a test of just generally a lot of people's characters, because, you know, Leke was massively loved by a lot of people. So I really, really appreciate you putting a smile on my face, man. Big up. To Driller, we're going to keep it a little bit different this week. The hip hop will return next week. Incredible, man. Thank you guys so much. Martin has actually said something that's really poignant. Hope he doesn't mind me reading it out. And he says, pain makes us stronger, man. Struggle and flourish. And you know, it's true, man. Grief sucks. I'm not going to lie. It really does. It sucks. It never gets easier, no matter how much it happens in your life. It maybe for me, I don't know if it's the same for other people, but it just feels like the same every single time, right? But it certainly is a test of character, and especially when you remember how positive the influence that someone like Leke had on people like myself, but also, you know, like transcending every single generation, whether he was, you know, like he's obviously, I was at his funeral today and he was well loved by his peers, whether that was the great Omar or Fabio and Groove Rider were there, whether that was Dev Paradox or Charlotte Devaney, like there's just people from, it was a, you know, a tight-knit community, and it was amazing to see. So That really does mean a lot for what you guys are saying in the chat as well. I'm going to play one more tune. Usually I would end on hip hop, but you know what? I thought I'd switch it up a little bit this week. Played one of this dude's tunes earlier. Really, really like his sound. This track is 133, right? It's called Move Too Slow. It's by an artist called Sesko. Party people of the chat, I do apologize. Unfortunately, the next podcast will not be live. That is because the Kenyan Giraffe will be in Dortmund to watch Newcastle boss up Borussia Dortmund. Is that right? We're going to boss them up. 3-0, George. You going to come with? Yeah, George's like that. George is coming too. So I'm going to do a pre-record. Make sure, like I said, you get your tunes into dubsfordegs@gmail.com. This weekend is the first weekend in a very, very long time I haven't got any shows. So I'm going to be basically dedicating my time to doing what Leke did for me and trying to help people in the way that he hit me up way before hospital and was just trying to support me. My way of doing it, of course, is to help people out with hopefully platforming their tunes, especially when I think they're amazing, to platform their tunes to a wider audience. So, like I said, Dubs for Degs, and that is DUBS Dubs, FOR. Spell it like Queen's English, yeah, because man is bare posh. And yeah, I appreciate all your support, guys. I'm going to play this tune. I really hope you guys like it. But yeah, big up. Big up York, my friend. I can imagine it's a difficult time for you, and I just wish you all the best and send you all the love in the world. All right, time for some garage vibes, right? Scott says, football over banging beats, sacrilege. Bro, I've been waiting for us to be in the Champions League for 2 decades, man. Honestly, big up, man.
You don't know you move too slow, virgin.
You know George is moving in the back, right?
But you do not miss them
H says something that was probably true up until like maybe like my mid-20s at least. He says Degs has his favourite football team bed sheets. You know, not everyone can be cool, mate. I've obviously just not got that coolness. Ross asks, can we get a quick George P? That's just not going to happen, man. Scott Connolly says, good luck, brother. Last time I watched my team, we lost 8-0. Oh, my God. Good to see you, Vadeep, my friend. Big up, my friend. Big up. The driller. Right, yeah, I'm just going to let this tune roll out. Have a little skank. And then I'm going to head to the bar. And obviously, the next podcast will be uploaded to YouTube at exactly the same time. So it'll be 5 p.m. next week. And then in 2 weeks after that, we will then be back. Big up Karim. Swedish gang all the way. Big up Alex M Star. Yeah.
But you do not miss them Yeah, I see him. But you do not miss them
Thank you, guys. All around the world, you've been listening to the 491st episode of the Hospital Podcast. I will see you guys next week. It won't be live, but I will see you for the 492nd. And then the 493rd will be live, and so will the 494th Until then, stay safe, be healthy, look after each other, and of course, just keep listening to drum and bass, man. It fucking makes everyone happy, doesn't it? So yeah, big up.